maybe say top 10 because he also utilizing a lot of help there, but there's a lot more leeway with utilizing help, right? With as a producer rather than as a rapper, right? You know what I mean? Like salute to my boy Timberland. He used Danger Hands to help cook up a bunch of beats. You know what I mean? A lot of people use a lot of like collaboration shit. Metro Boomin utilizes collaboration. You feel me? That's how like even 808 Mafia kind of started until everybody built their own brand. So collaboration is definitely more popular in beat making more than it is popular in the sense of rapping. All right, man. What else? Anyway, let me see where we at right now. We're almost at 7 hours. Gave y'all boys a stream today. I like that. I like that, man. I like that. I know some of y'all want me to like kind of review Joe Budden taking shots and aim at Rury and Mealy Mal. I've just not been that interested in playing it or getting into it. Salute to Joe, he's doing his thing. But Rury and Mealy Mal, they're like dead in the water. You know what I mean? And I think Joe's at a point of liberation where he could speak the truth about them. He's telling you how trash they are, how really these guys have been capping. And by the way, I'm glad that he's speaking his truth. I'm glad he's speaking his truth because, a lot of y'all who are now be like, oh, yeah, these guys are kind of obsessed with Joe. A lot of y'all was dick riding a couple years ago when St. Joe's a snake, saying that these guys were mad talented. Like, don't y'all remember some of y'all niggas those be like, oh, yeah, these guys are so popping right now. They're the most popping thing ever. Bro, these guys are not even making a sound. You get what I mean? So a lot of people got caught up in that moment, and that's why even when I was talking to AD and obviously T-Rub from back on Fig and Community, I was telling all those guys and salute to Duno and, Pun and everybody else and shit, even House Phone, Pot Lord, I got his name right, I think, and all those guys that, came on the stream. Man, I wish all y'all continued success, but also you got to realize this moment will pass where people won't associate you or won't be thinking that you're directly connected to No Jumper. And here's the thing: your time on the clock never starts until people don't want to hear about you talk about the obvious. Like them little weirdo niggas, Rury and Mealy Mal. They thought that clout was going to last forever till people didn't want to hear them talk about how Joe was a snake no more. And after that, they just couldn't be entertained and couldn't keep an audience. So again, Joe, he circled the block. He got his chopper up. He got a 100-round barrel. He letting off shots at them bitch-ass niggas. Matter of fact, I got a little 5 minutes. I play Joe Budden, Rury. This is how I spell it right here. Feel me? Rury. There you go.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast is what
I say all of this to say, huh?
I sent you
Even on page 1 in the TNS.
in that.
There wasn't no manipulation.
Actually, trust him. I said, yeah, trust
Me. I was home minding my business.
So basically, they've been the Rury and Mealy Mal have been calling Joe a thief and basically warning the new dudes around Joe and saying Joe gonna steal from them. They responded that Joe dropped the ETH on them boys. Here we go.
to be home and away from shit. A big part of this is getting out of your own way because as humans, we come with shortcomings and deficiencies, and you want to hide your weaknesses and expose your strong suits.
By the way, let me also pause this because Rury, I seen your weird ass trying to, backpedal after Joe started applying that belt. You know what I mean? Oh, no, we didn't really say nothing, yo. We only said one thing was. What Joe is saying to y'all is the reason why I got on y'all head top way back then. Is you see these conversations happening. It's happening among players in the league. So if Joe says, yo, I seen Ak make that move. I don't think that was cool. By the way, everybody has their voice, can say anything they want. But y'all were speaking as if y'all had authority while being propped up by Joe on his platform at the time about the players who were actually out there playing a solo game. Y'all were his caddy holder back when he had to go up in them rooms and negotiate them Spotify deals and whatever else. Y'all were holding the caddy. I never really knew what went on in them rooms. So when y'all start giving out faux advice to people like me, who I always played a solo sport, everybody know I'm coming in like Tiger Woods. I'm coming in like Floyd. Because if I get knocked out, I can't say, oh, yo, let me tag this guy in. That's what it is. So you guys have always been speaking without accomplishing. And your words usually don't get taken as if it's constructive because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So that's how I interpreted it then. I've flamed you boys up, ruined both of y'all lives. Jay-Z pre-cum, he ain't never been the same. The other dude, you know what I mean, from what I hear, you know, his chick was beating his ass, all that type of stuff. We've been over it a million times. But here y'all go again. The conversation y'all had about the list, which Joe was number 1 and I was number 2 on, should have been focused not about where you thought other people were at, well, should have been focused on an internal look. Why aren't we there? We went from being on the most popular podcast to then having one of the biggest buzz. I remember Shade Room posting these guys saying, yo, they could get TV deals. They could get this. They just got 10 million. How did you guys go from the number 1 podcast to having the biggest buzz as people who defected or got fired, whatever it is, to now not even being mentioned at all? Jay-Z pre-cum. You love Jay-Z. I know you're slurping up or licking on some gooch right now over at Rock Nation. I'll break it down for you. Didn't your daddy say this, or, you know what I mean? Remember you the pre-cum. Went from top 5 to not mention at all? That's the reflectionary conversation I think the people would have liked for y'all to have. Like, oh shit. We were talking 2 years ago that it wasn't Joe that had people around line up around the corner. It was us. That's how y'all were saying it. And social media did a dick riding competition. They were like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah. It was y'all. Yeah, he's a thief. We don't fuck with him no more. 2 years later, Joe held it down, put the work in. He's back popping than he's ever been, again, with some, let me not call him random, but new dudes. And y'all have lost every buzz y'all had. Y'all didn't take advantage of nothing. And y'all don't even want to have the conversation about yourself. You're still talking about what Joe is doing, what another man is doing, who's in a position you ain't in. That was my problem with y'all then. Y'all were talking like we were in the same position, but you weren't. Me and Joe was in the same position. So once again, you're over here giving Joe advice. And Joe, I'm glad that he's finally took the safety off the gun. He's flaming y'all niggas up. Before, niggas on like Joe's Reddit used to think, nah, Joe must be putting a battery in your back. No, I ain't like them niggas. So I was just giving them free smoke all day. Every day. I don't got to do that no more. You know why? Y'all daddy's coming back home with the whipping. You know when your daddy tell you, yo, go outside and go pick that switch? And he used it to beat your ass? That's what Joe's doing to y'all now. It was easy to ignore when it was me, because y'all tried it. Try to show up to the crowd. Y'all try to do some shit. Y'all realize foot on neck. But now, you know who y'all got to deal with? Daddy Joe. One nigga was hiding detergent with nothing but lint in his pocket, and he's Jay-Z's pre-cum. The other dude, he thinks he's a comedian. Once famously said he was more funnier, but let me not use a double positive, he was funnier than Andrew Schultz. Oh boy. Were you wrong? So let me listen to how y'all daddies flaming y'all up 2 years later.
That's very important in podcasting game. Take that from numero uno, number 1. That's not even on page 1. And that's my problem with niggas that get to talking about podcasting. Y'all don't even be talking about shit that's on page 1 of the pamphlet or on the back of the book in the paragraph. Y'all not even in the bookstore yet. You can't steal second base and keep your foot on first. You have to get out of your own way. You have to constantly reinvent, and you have to be available for the miracle. You have to be available for the miracle, or else niggas would just be calling and mailing, and you talking from jail.
Okay, that's a little.
Well, I think he sent some shots at Tax Stone.
That's a little cold.
Hold on.
That's advice. It's certain niggas, y'all can't speak to me. Y'all didn't do the work yet. You didn't go in the bookstore. Hire the editors. Get people to help. Invest in the staff. Pay the staff. Get more staff. Stop check chasing. Stop doing the bare minimum and expecting that to yield results. You niggas are the bare minimum boys. You niggas get that bag, put it in your pocket, and do the bare minimum. I don't want to hear none of you niggas talk about nobody in here. Hey, to whom it may concern. Because niggas here get to work. All niggas.
Yo, I told you, Joe. This is the Joe we like. Don't ever get pacified no more. Like, still on your neck. I like this.
Do is get to the work. Hey, it ain't even nothing to be mad at. We just stating facts right now.
Yeah. Talk about it.
She moved cross country. This nigga ain't slept in months. I ain't something different. I won't put his business. But your man can't fuck with me on my worst day. Y'all niggas got to stop just putting. I work too hard. I ain't playing with these niggas.
It broke up before tight.
Of the start, from the basement.
Anyway, Joe gave them some more smoke today, or whatever it was. I heard 2 clips. Let me find it. Oh, man, my boy Joe, man. Joe. I'll fuck with you, bro. Let's see. Where can I find another clip at? Where is it at? I think, where can I find this fucking clip at? Hold on. My boy Joe, man. I like how Joe been slapping him up. I like it. Wait, where is it at? I'm gonna find it. Where is that? Give me 1 second. I'm about to find this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm having too much fun. It hit different when your daddy start talking to you. You feel me? Wait, let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna find it, bitch. I'm gonna find this shit. Wait. Okay. Fuck. Is it this? Let's see.
And I left.
My boy Joe.
This was really your man, bro. Like, just let it go.
You're right.
Hey, this is the perfect way to end the stream. Hey, for everybody who's watching, damn, we got damn near 10,000 people. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I gave you guys so many hours. Actually, not gave you guys hours. We spent this time together. 7 hours, 20 minutes. We did damn near 4 hours and some change on YouTube. The rest of the time we kicked it on Rumble. Thank you guys for coming over, just showing the support, the appreciation. I told you when I agreed to this deal, I had to make sure that if you are somebody who's native over at Twitch, YouTube, all those type of platforms, I ain't telling you it's time to bounce from them, but we're gonna have some exclusive content. It's gonna be some solo shit that's gonna be over at Rumble. I advise all y'all to come over here and make an account if you haven't. If you guys sub up, I'm gonna figure out how to put the chat on the screen, and also I gotta shout out my subs because I love subs. You know what I mean? And yeah. We're going to figure this out. This is our second stream that's on Rumble. Again, I hope you guys adjust to this.